Hi everyone, we are on part 5 of our ACT practice test, the math section that we're taking. So I have it linked below in the description, and this is technically page 28 of the test. Once again, I'm not affiliated with ACT, I'm just doing the problems to help you. So let's start. All right, 4 identical glasses are shown below. One glass is empty. The other glasses are 1/4 full, so I'm going to go ahead and just label these 1/4 full, 1/2 full, and 4/5 full. If the water were redistributed equally among the 4 glasses, what fractional part of each glass would be filled? So our game plan here is to add up all the water and then divide it by 4 to even it out. So I'm going to go ahead and add all these. 1/4 plus 1/2 plus 4/5. That means we need a common denominator. So the common denominator I think of between 4, 2, and 5 is going to be 20. So I want all these bottom numbers to be 20. So whatever you do the bottom, 4 times 5 is 20, you do the top. 2 times what is 20? 10. Whatever you do the bottom, you do the top. 5 times what is 20? 5 times 4. Whenever you do the bottom, you do the top. So we really have 5 over 20 plus 10 over 20 plus 16 over 20. So now we are going to add all of these up. So 5 plus 10 plus 16 is 21. I'm sorry, 31 over 20. And now we need to take this and divide it by 4. So let's divide it by 4. Whenever you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. So it's really 31 over 20 times the reciprocal of 4 is 1 over 4. 31 times 1 is 31, and 20 times 4 is 80. So that checks out to get us letter K. And yeah, just a reminder, I circle all the answers so we make sure that we're, the answer's from the key, so we make sure we're getting back to the correct answer. So that's that one, and you could save a ton of time by just doing it in your calculator, just doing those same steps. You don't even need to find common denominators, so you could just put everything in parentheses. All right, 33. Aurelio is purchasing carpet tiles to cover an area of his living room that is 8 1/3 feet wide. So let me draw his living room real quick. Here's his living room. It's 8 1/3 feet wide by 10 feet long. Each carpet tile square, so here's my little carpet tile, is 20 inches by 20 inches. What is the minimum number of carpet tiles that Aurelio must purchase to cover this area of his living room? The first thing I'm going to notice is that our carpet tiles are in inches and our living room is in feet, which is an issue. So we need to get, I'm going to move our feet into inches. There's 12 inches in a foot, so I'm just going to multiply both these by, so 10 times 12 is 120, so now that's in inches. And then we have 8 1/3, and once again, you could just do this on your calculator. Times 12. And that gets me, and let's double check that with our math. If I do, so 8 1/3 is 25 over 3. If I multiply that by 12, 25 times 12 is 300, and 300 divided by 3 is 10. And that's in inches. I'm sorry, 100. My 0 100 inches. Awesome. So the area of this entire living room right here is 100 times 120, which is, you're just basically adding 2 zeros to it. 12,000 inches squared. That's the area of the living room. The area of the little carpet tile here is just length times width. And 20 times 20 is just 400. 400 inches squared. So let's divide these two. 12,000 divided by 400 gets me D, which is 30. So that one checks out. 34. In the standard XY coordinate plane, a circle with its center at 8, 5 and a radius of 9 coordinate units has which of the following equations? So your equation of a circle is just x minus x1 plus y minus y1. Oh, and I forgot my squared, so on those, equals radius squared. So if you plug all those in, okay, this is x and this is y, and here's your radius. So x minus 8 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 9 squared. 9 squared is 81, which gets us letter F. All right, now over here we have a problem given the information. So this information is going to use for the rest of this. All right, many humans carry the gene YQ77. The YQ test determines with 100% accuracy whether a human carries the YQ77. If a YQ test is positive, the human carries the YQ77 gene. If a YQ test is negative, the human does not carry YQ77. Sam designed a less expensive test for YQ77 called the SAM77 test. It produces some incorrect results. To determine the accuracy of the SAM77 test, both tests were administered to 1,000 volunteers. The results from this administration are summarized in the table below. And it gives us a table. So it says it costs $2,500 to administer each YQ test and $50 to administer each SAM77 test. What was the total cost to administer both tests to volunteers? So we have 1,000 volunteers. So 1,000 times the first test is $2,500. Plus, all the volunteers then got the $50 test. So if you do that in your calculator, you will get letter E, 2,550,000. What percent of volunteers actually carry YQ77? So let's see. For a positive YQ, we know that all of these people in this box, this plus this, all of those people have YQ77 because the YQ test is 100% accurate. So 590 plus 25 is 615 out of a total of 1,000 volunteers. So if you divide 615 divided by 1,000, we get 0.615. And then to make it a percentage, you move your decimal place to the right 2 times. Percent, which is letter J. Someone checks out. All right, for how many volunteers did the SAM77 test give incorrect results? So let's look on our chart here. When did our SAM77 give incorrect results? So here, these people got a positive SAM and a positive YQ. These people got a positive SAM77 and a negative YQ. So these people got false results. These people are good. Where else? Negative SAM77 test, negative YQ test. So these people are also good. So this 25 and the 10 are not good. So 25 plus 10 is 35. So 35 people got incorrect results, false positives or false negatives. Last one. One of the volunteers whose SAM77 test result was positive will be chosen at random to the nearest 0.001. What is the probability? So it's the probability that the chosen volunteer does not possess YQ77. All right, so one of the volunteers who tested positive for SAM77. So let's see how many people tested positive for SAM77. Let me erase my drawings here. So all these people tested positive and all these people tested positive for SAM77. So 590 plus 10 is 600. What is the probability the chosen volunteer does not possess YQ77? So these 10 people do not possess YQ77. So 10 divided by 600 gets me 0.016 repeating, which rounds to 0.017, which is letter F. So that is our part 5. We're slowly getting through this test. It looks like we have, how many more pages left? There's 9 total, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more. Feel free to like and subscribe if this helps you, and I'll be posting our next section up shortly. Hope this helps.